Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Bukaya, and this is WWE 2K22. WWE 2K22 is back on channel today with a special episode. MyGM Mode is finally back in the game. I've tested it out a little bit. I had my reservations at first when hearing about all the limitations and changes. But I've messed around with it a little bit, and I'm excited to bring it to the channel. We are going to play a MyGM season on channel starting today. Very first thing we gotta do is pick us a GM. Adam Pearce, Sonya Deville, William Regal, Shane McMahon, or Stephanie McMahon. Now, I must admit, Raw, SmackDown, all good brands, but in recent years, my favorite up until recently was always NXT, and you can't have NXT without William Regal. So I'm picking William Regal. He comes with the Legend Whisperer Power card, which allows me to sign one legend this week for free. That could be huge, y'all. So we're going with William Regal, and like I just said, we gotta go with NXT UK holding it down too, but we gotta go with NXT. With this power card, any championship match I book this week will receive a large match rating boost, which is gonna come in handy, y'all. Of course, GM mode, all about the ratings. We are gonna go with a 15-week duration for this season. Who are we gonna go against, though? We could go against Sonya Deville, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, or Adam Pearce, the ones we did not pick, of course. You know what? I think if this mode is all about being the top brand, we should go after the top. So we're going to face Raw, which has always kind of been considered the A show. I think SmackDown today is the A show. By the way, we're going to go against Raw, the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. And we got to take on a McMahon, right? So let's go against Steph. We're going to set the difficulty to medium. Let's not get crazy. Let's just go in the middle. Medium. We are going to draft our own superstars. And that's what we're here for today, y'all. Let's do this. Let's get the draft started and see who ends up on each brand. Here are the rules of the draft. Each GM starts with a budget of $2,750,000. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other, starting with player 1. There will be 8 rounds of drafting. After the 8th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they are out of cash. Tips. GM can press the R3, but recommendations. I know this. Yeah. Either way, y'all, let's start the draft. I'm up first. Let's see. Alright, y'all, here we go. First round of the draft. The draft pool is randomized from what I've gathered each time. It's going to be interesting to see who picks who. Of course, NXT. Ooh, Johnny Gargano. That's a good one. King Nakamura. Y'all, these draft rosters. Alright, let's just go. First draft pick. I think I got to go, if we rep an NXT, with Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
The GM going for the Prince.
You cannot deny his passion.
Straight out the gate, Raw takes Roman Reigns. Okay, I see what they're doing. So, you know what? I might as well. We got Finn. He matches up with Drew McIntyre. Of course, each superstar is part of a class. We got Bruiser, Specialist, Fighter, Cruiser, and Giant. They all kind of have these classes that go against each other. Drew McIntyre is a good choice. Finn is a heel. Drew is a face. They have clashing styles. Let's go with Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior returns to the black and gold.
Okay, Raw took
Bruiser.
Damian Priest. An interesting pick for Monday Night Raw. I see somebody already I want for round 3. Of course, Bruisers and Fighters go against each other. Giants and Cruisers go against each other, but Specialists can face whoever they want. And I see a Specialist right here in Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
This GM with a fantastic choice in Becky Lynch.
This is a huge addition.
I was debating
between
Becky and Asuka. They took Asuka. All right. Well, Well, we got to face Becky and specialist. Should we take a heel specialist in Charlotte? We should.
Charlotte Flair.
The Queen's throne is on NXT.
A solid
Mandy
building block just
Rose.
landed on
Okay,
this
Raw's
brand.
taking some interesting picks. They've got Damian Priest and Mandy Rose. Interesting. All right, who do I want next, though? Who do I want next on my NXT roster? I think with NXT, you have to go with Tommaso Ciampa, right?
Tommaso Ciampa.
The methodical Tommaso Ciampa stakes his claim on a new
Okay, they
night.
take
He's
Kevin
unhappy to be
Owens.
picked
All right,
this late.
I need another
He'll show
face
he's not an afterthought.
on the brand. I have 2 heel men superstars and 1 face, so I need another face. Who do I got in the faces? Let's see, just the men. Who's a good face? We could take Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the most popular faces still on the board. I don't think we're going to go with that. I need me a giant on the roster. We got to cover all the bases. And there's another face superstar right here, former NXT champion Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
Limitless pick
Ooh,
by the GM.
oh,
This guy's a
MVP.
low-risk,
Dang, I kind of
high-reward
wanted
pick.
MVP. That sucks. All right, round 7. We got to go at least 2 more rounds. Mandatory. All right, so let's see. Should I pick another woman? Another woman? We got 4 men, 2 women so far. We're even in terms of faces and heels. Let's go with the woman this round. Oh, Sasha Banks is still on the board. Bianca Belair is still on the board. Oh, I kind of want them both. All right. Oh, man. Io Shirai is still on the board. Bailey. Man, Rhea Ripley's in there as well. Y'all, if I'm going to be drafting women, I got to go with one of my favorite women in NXT history, Io Shirai.
Io Shirai.
Io Shirai goes back to her old stomping grounds, NXT.
A true aerialist. She's destined for great things.
So Raw took Bailey. I got Io. Becky and Charlotte are both specialists. Io is a cruiser, so she pairs well with giants. I do see Nia Jax here. Don't really want Nia. She's a face. Do we have any other giants? Tamina, and she's a heel. That could work out. Who else we got? Ooh, Raquel Gonzalez, another former NXT champion. She's not the most popular choice, but she's my favorite of the 3. So we gotta go with Raquel.
Raquel Gonzalez.
The powerful Raquel Gonzalez joining a new brand.
Wow, this changes the women's division in a big way.
We got optional drafting at this point, I think is what they said, right? At least 8. We are on round 9 right now. Let's go back to the men. Let's get some men. Who did Raw take that last pick? I didn't even... Oh, Sheamus. They took Sheamus. Okay. I feel like I need more men, too. I gotta watch my budget, too. I'm under $1 million. Each superstar has a different price, depending on their popularity and stats, which is funny because Bobby Lashley is the most popular person, men-wise, still on the board, but he's not the most expensive. That is a good pick. Bobby Lashley never competed on NXT before. That's interesting. What am I lacking when it comes to men? I think I don't have any, like, cruiser. I have a giant, so should I get a cruiser? I should probably get a cruiser. Who do we got, though, in terms of cruisers? We got Kofi Kingston. That might be a good pick. We got Sami Zayn. That would be a good pick. He is a heel. Keith Lee's a face. Former NXT champion. You know what? I like this pick. Let's go with Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
No conspiracy here. Sami Zayn is on a new night.
His
Ooh,
high-flying
they took
abilities
Tyler
will
Breeze.
be tested
Okay,
on this brand.
interesting. So we have a giant. We have a cruiser. We have some specialists. We have a bruiser. Should we go for another specialist? What do we need? A face? We got Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano. I could always turn him face. Montez Ford. Looking for specialist. Riddle. That's a good one. Who else we got? Kushida. Ooh, I like that. Drew Gulak. Timothy Thatcher. I like that too. Marcel Bartel. Fabian Eichner. Not seeing any other ones. Tyler Bate way at the bottom of the board. Interesting. Okay, I might snag him up later. But I think out of all the specialists I just saw, The one that called to me first was Kushida.
Kushida going back in time to NXT.
This guy's a fan
Ooh,
favorite
they
with
took
a
Tony
lot of upside.
Storm. Okay. So we are 10 rounds in. I feel like I should draft a little more. I got a bit left on my budget. I do got to save stuff to be able to book venues and things, but I feel like I should get maybe some cheaper people. Let's sort this out and see who's the least expensive on the board. We got Arya Daivari, Tyler Bate Mansoor, Trent Seven, Grand Metalik, Kalisto. Okay. Oh, y'all gonna hinder gender like that and put him towards the bottom? Come on, y'all. Ooh, Dexter Loomis. That's a good one. I like that. Y'all, I'm having a tough time choosing who to pick here. Who do I want to pick? Let's check the women. Maybe let's get some women, too. Who's at the bottom here? I'm just trying to budget here. We got Shotzi, Natalia, Peyton Royce, Billy Kay, y'all doing my girls dirty right there. Tegan Knox, Dana Brooke, Tamina. All right, we got some options. Mia Yim, Candice LeRae, Ember Moon. I think I gotta go with another former NXT champion, NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon.
An eclipse on the horizon for this brand.
Hey, Raw's got the same strategy. They're taking lower budget superstars. They got Drew Gulak. No disrespect to Drew Gulak. I'm a fan of Drew Gulak. But it's all about saving money in these later rounds of the draft. I feel like I need another guy, though. Who's it gonna be? All right, you know what? I've decided. It's probably not the most financially smart pick I could make, but I'm going with Jinder Mahal.
The modern-day Maharaja.
Ooh, Timothy
is on the move.
Thatcher.
He's a smart,
Okay, that was a good
forward-thinking
pick. I
pick,
kind
in
of
my
wanted
opinion.
him too. I only have $265,000 left, which is not a lot, and everybody else is at least 100,000. So I think I might call the draft here, y'all. I might call the draft here. Who is it recommending that I pick? Trent Seven? What does he got? He's 114. Ooh, I don't know. It's recommending I pick Trent Seven or Xavier Woods. Woods is kind of expensive. Oh yeah, no, that's way too much. Tyler Bate, he's kind of cheap. He's a little cheaper than Woods and Trent. Riddle's also a recommendation. He's way too expensive as well. Tyler Bate's not a bad one. I don't think I have. Well, he's a specialist, so. But right now, I think, you know what? I think I got an okay roster for right now. We could always go and sign free agents later and legends. So I think for right now, we got a good roster. We got 7 men, 5 women, 6 faces, 6 heels, a little of each class, as you can see on the bottom. So I think I'm going to end the draft for NXT right here. Let's see what Raw does, though. Ooh, look at that roster, yo. Tommaso Ciampa, Becky Lynch, Keith Lee, Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, Io Shirai, Charlotte Flair, and Raquel Gonzalez. My top picks of the WWE draft.
The Raw GM taking
See
stock
what Raw
of the
does, though.
talent.
Okay, they're taking Mia Yim. Okay, they're getting some more picks. Dana Brooke.
She'll take any
Ooh, their
path
budget's going
necessary to get to
low,
the top.
man. All right, let's see who Raw has. Kevin Owens, Asuka, MVP, Roman Reigns, Damian Priest, Bayley, Mandy Rose, and Sheamus, the top picks for Monday Night Raw. All right, week 1. Okay, we got a message from Triple H. Tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you. We got to be confident, right? I was born for this. Let's see what Triple H says. Does he like it? Yes, he does. Good. I'm expecting big things of NXT this season. Make it an amazing show. Now the fun part, y'all. We got to choose our champions, our inaugural NXT champion. Who's it going to be? We have Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Tommaso Ciampa, Kushida, Sami Zayn, Keith Lee, or Jinder Mahal. I gotta go, right? If we're gonna give the title to somebody, I gotta go with my first round draft pick, Finn Balor. For the women, this is gonna be fun. We got Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Io Shirai, Raquel Gonzalez, and Ember Moon. I think, again, we gotta go a little Irish theme, right? And give it to the Irish last kicker, the man, Becky Lynch. there you have it. We are ready to go. Next time, we will jump into week 1 of MyGM. Of course, this was a special draft episode of 2K22, just setting things up, getting the roster, picking our champions, and we'll dive right in and join the fight next time on WWE 2K22. If you're looking forward to that, of course, you got to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Of course, episodes all week long. Well, I shouldn't say all week long, but brand new episodes on channel Mondays through Fridays. But that is going to do it for today's special episode. As always, my name is Bukaya. Bring me some more draft picks next time, and you can be player 2.